Good morning, everybody. I just woke up maybe 10-15 minutes ago. No, I woke up like 40 minutes ago. I was on Instagram a little bit. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Sarah Fraser, your possible favorite artist on the entirety of the platform, or one of your favorites. So, this is a video about how it's been difficult for me for the past day. I would say longer than that, but yeah, definitely. I feel a lot of resistance to my goals, guys. I feel a lot of resistance to what I want to do in life, and it's quite, I don't know, I just feel a lot of resistance to where I want to be in life. I find it very hard to do things to help myself based on irrational stuff or stuff blown up out of proportion in my mind. And I guess because of my upbringing of perfectionism and I don't know, the continual judgment of myself through the way religion was taught to me growing up. As you guys know, or most of you, I was brought up with Judaism and Christianity, and I love Christianity for what makes sense of it. I love Judaism for what makes sense. But the thing I don't like about where it is right now, both these religions, are the perfectionism and judgment of the self and others all the time. It brings, I would say, Judaism especially right now, as I've been brought up with it, right now, at least, or in the past, 5-6 years, it has gotten more difficult. And I would consider myself Christian, Jewish, spiritual, that conglomerate sort of stuff. And it's been difficult because there's tons and tons of things that if you don't do this, you're going to die. Maybe I should have censored that for YouTube. But realistically, how healthy is that to think all the time? As I said in my exposure response prevention video, some of those laws don't make sense. It's completely okay to throw away some verses. I would hope it's okay. I'm still not in the best place that I can be, mentally, circumstantial-wise, financial-wise, but I'm still sort of on this wave of this stuff is the way some of this stuff is not healthy. And the way I've been brought up has me judging myself a whole lot and judging flaws of people quite a bit. Quote unquote flaws. I don't know anymore. I have I deal with so much irrationality. It's like if I perceive a fear, quote unquote, I don't know what's actual and what's perceived. That's how much fear I've been brought up with from a very young age. Okay, fine, if you do like extreme stuff, like you're going to get some extreme result. And if you're really, really off the deep end with drugs or whatever, yeah, get right with God and yourself. I mean, get right with God anyway, but if you are right with God, if you are right with yourself, stop letting people convince you that you're not. Stop letting even the pages convince you that you're not good enough if you feel that you've done a lot and you've come a long way. Do you ever celebrate how far you've come in life, in your mind, in your physical being? Do you celebrate that? Or do you constantly don't like where you're at, constantly trying to get closer to something that probably already thinks you're close and just wants you to, I'm pretty sure. Thing is, it's hard to talk about God these days. Not because people don't want to hear about it. It's just that I got like religious OCD sometimes and trauma. And to be honest, sometimes I don't even think that God cares about me. Yeah, I see 222, 444, 1111. But what does it all mean? Like, here's where I think I am, like, when it comes to life sometimes. I go up, I go right down here. I go up, I go right down here. When I see these 222, 444, 1111, they're always talking about something in the future, or something that needs to end, something that needs to open up, like, and you don't even know what's gonna happen, and so, like, you're just anxious, I guess. And it's like, well, what is 444 at this point, man? 444 spiders under my bed? Like, 222 days of nightmares? I've been having that all throughout my 20s. Hundreds of nightmares, man. In my 30s, is it going to be different? I'm 30 now, as you guys know. Had a wonderful birthday and stuff went downhill not too long afterward. And, yeah, what does it mean? When does stuff, like, actually pick up? Like, it feels like, when I see these numbers, it always feels like something's around the corner. But I'm right back down here. So, like, I hope they mean something good, because I don't feel like I get a considerable change of life quality, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, I don't get, like, a considerable life change, I feel like. This is the change? When does it go like this? Maybe a roller coaster. When does it go like that? Because I've had like a life of mediocrity for quite a while, and I've just started to not have it mediocre, and then I lose some good habits, right? I'm incredibly tired a lot, and I'm not really taking the wonderful advice of my other videos. When does life pick up? You can call that victim mentality, you can call it whatever. But like, when is there like a considerable change? Like, I really see where my life is changing and I'm not right back down here, like after making this progress and going right back down here. This is the artwork I did yesterday because I was really going through it. I don't know if I feel like this today, but this is what I felt like yesterday. I called this winter art. Instead of the winter art going up, it was a winter art going down because that's how I was feeling. I felt like I felt like I was going down because like of all of the I would say just judgments of stuff I don't understand, irrational stuff. I felt like I was just going down, and like just fear, just tons and tons of fear. I said need help, I guess, because I don't know how to ask for help when what I'm very used to is stuff getting better and going like this. It's like a rubber band. I never get to break the rubber band into freedom. What the heck? Got little sleep. Life feels like a nightmare. Please help. I'm crying with my left eye. Black tears into a huge lake of black tears. I don't know what any of that represents. Just pain, I guess, of the past. I don't know. Just pain. Feeling that I'm not having just being blindsided by something and falling into a pit, and like that something might not even be that big, or like it might be like tiny, and like I don't want that to be continuous anymore. I understand I felt like that yesterday, but I don't want that to be continuous anymore. And I have to beat the resistances to my goals, whether they're irrational or I don't know what. I have to beat these fears. I have to beat these worst case scenarios in my mind. I have to literally continue to show up for myself because I have been showing up for myself. I flexed in the mirror a couple of days ago, and I've noticed that my arms are bigger and I look strong. It's been quite hard for me to go to the gym because the anxiety that I had on the treadmill, I mean, the anxiety got less, but it was more frequent. I can't do 20 minutes of walking on a treadmill at 3 miles per hour. I can only do 10 minutes at the moment, 10, 12 minutes. I got up to 12 this week. 12 minutes of 2.7. Same with the cycle. I want to get back up to 20 minutes each. but I've been having a lot of anxiety on the treadmill. Not so much on the cycle, but on the treadmill. And then there's other stuff when it comes to the gym, but I don't really want to talk about it because I don't know how to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure it's irrational. And like, if I said, like, people would think I don't know, I just have to, you can't talk about everything, especially me, because people don't know how to deal with it, and then you yourself don't know how to deal with it, other than like literally David Gogginsing it, or like Sarah Gogginsing it, or like taking aspects of David Goggins' works and thoughts and applying that to my life. I've literally been David Gogginsing it, or just staying hard in life, I guess, by doing hard things for a long time. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to do, but I still feel like I gotta do it. Like, because if you want a life of complete safety, quote unquote, you're gonna feel isolated, and you're not gonna know how to talk to people, and you're not gonna know how to develop any sort of friendships or connections or stuff like that. And you just have to literally try and accept people and yourself and situations where they are, and just let stuff either run their course, go up, go sideways. I don't freaking know anymore. But be appreciative of the experiences of this existence. Yeah, some stuff really doesn't make sense that happens in one's life. And to be honest, some stuff really does deserve a victim mentality or needs a victim mentality. But generally, most things can be worked out of a victim mentality. You don't have to have a victim mentality when it comes to most things. I would say I have half a victim mentality right now because of the amount of not knowing what to do, because I don't have the experiences that many people seem to have when it comes to friendships and connections and stuff like that. So, like, I literally have to give myself the I need to get strength to just be a functioning member of society. Because that's what I wanted ever since I was cognizant of the fact that, like, it's a little bit harder for me. Just realistically, it's a little bit harder for me because I don't have much experiences that I would consider or balanced experiences with social situations. But I make myself available for the possibility of that being real for me. The thing is, I'm so used to finding flaws or judging that I end up in a bad spot, I guess. Southwest is giving me notifications. I love Southwest. But I'm just feeling resistance. I'm really feeling the resistance toward my goals and my dreams. I don't know what to take as true at the moment. I don't know what is a lesson, or I don't know what is a lesson or a blessing sometimes, and it's one of those moments where, like, I don't know. I don't know if my reactions are valid. Not valid, but like, what is a healthy reaction and what isn't to what I go through in life. Trying to figure that out too. I find it very hard to help myself. If I find flaws, the flaws are quote unquote flaws, I don't know. I literally have to exposure response prevention myself. I have to use exposure response prevention to go to the gym. Like, even like the gym itself. Like, not many people have this life, man. Not many people have to do ERP to have connections. Like, I don't know if this is too much to share or anything, but like, sometimes I have so much social problems that I literally have to exposure response prevention friendships. I have to face my fears with making friends. Building business connections. Yeah, sometimes they go left. But at least I tried. I can't even afford to sell my artwork right now, guys. Still, I can't afford to sell my artwork. I have like 2 cracked teeth. My crown fell out. Like, I don't have enough money for that. And I'm still trying to find a job, you know. Like, the resistance to my goals is like a lot right now. I feel, I mean, I don't feel as overwhelmed as yesterday, but like, I'm sort of thinking like, what do people think of me now? Like, I sort of made it a little bit clear to a couple of sources that I got problems, and like, I'm just wondering how they're taking it. Like, is she crazy? Is she this, that, and the other? is she alright? I'm trying to get there. I don't know what to view as like an actual thing to be. I don't know. I feel like I go through stuff I don't know how to explain, and that I don't know how to deal with. And I don't know, it's just been a tough couple of weeks. My sister that passed away, it was her birthday, and like I was just really feeling alone. I had tons and tons of Funyuns because she loved Funyuns. Like, I feel like when my sister passed away, like a sense of like balance that people want to see in the world. I'm not saying all of it left, because I try and communicate that balance to others, even if I'm trying to find out what that is for myself. I try and communicate. I try to give that balance to others. To be honest, not a lot of people know how to accept it anymore, and that makes me sad, I guess, but like, what am I gonna do? I hope you find that balance in another form in the future, because like, I want you to experience what not being too hard on yourself could be. I mean, I've been hard on myself recently, but like, I know what it's like to not be so hard on myself and really just experience life as it is, and like just be thankful. It's just that I got rid of some good habits. I stopped reading every day. I'm back on my phone a lot. Yeah, I go to the gym, but I thought about not going to the gym ever because of irrational stuff. Or like stuff blown up out of proportion in my mind. Or like, the fact that it's so hard, like I have almost as much resistance as what I would like my artwork career to be. I have almost that much resistance with getting well physically, going to the gym. I have almost as much resistance. And I'm really going through it, but I don't know, like, should I fight through it, or should I just go to another location, I guess? Because it's hard even getting there. My goals, or my vision when it comes to going there is quite clouded because of all the resistance that I feel. Like, to be honest, sometimes the most important thing you can do when it comes to not seeing is going through the motions. I was watching this David Goggins video that came up on my feed yesterday of how sometimes you won't have passion, but you'll still show up and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't have any motivation, but you'll still go. You'll still do these things. Who's gonna carry the boats, right? But you'll still go. And like I have been, it's just that yesterday was really hard and I didn't really want to continue because of something stupid. I guess. I don't know anymore. I hope to know. I might know. I just have to convince my system that, like, hey, this is quite tiny. I have to convince my system that, like, you're blowing this out of proportion. I have to convince my system that I'm blowing something out of proportion in order to, and, like, not even saying it, like, in a demeaning way to myself. It's just like, you know where this path goes if you continue to get on these tiny things, tiny imperfections about stuff. You know where this goes. It goes to OCD, religious OCD, isolation, and not feeling like you can function in life. More fear, more this, that, and the other, until you're so in your head that you don't know how to talk. Because what if this, that, and the other? Yesterday, even when I was making all these sorts of cancellations, like, I saw Google Memory of, like, when I went to this exact location last time, which was like 2017, 2018, exact location. I sort of left due to embarrassment. When I came back, I saw just how bad my the condition of my hand was in. And now that I'm going to physical therapy, I also see how bad of a condition my foot is in. So, and the thing is, I was wearing the same shirt. I was wearing my Arctic Monkeys shirt last time I went. Last time I went, which was Monday. I was wearing my Arctic Monkey shirt. I was wearing my Arctic Monkey shirt in this last selfie I did in 2017 when I went to the gym. And, like, the picture before was Believe. Like, I was wearing my Believe shirt. I was in another gym, another location. I think I was at the New York gym, because I think my dad was staying at the New York, and I worked out at that gym. And so that there was the picture of me wearing a Believe shirt, and then the next picture was me at this location that I go to, wearing my Arctic Monkey shirt. And I don't really have that many gym selfies from that time. So the fact that showed up, like, I'm literally going through resistance right now. I can't let tiny stuff stop me from going and helping myself. Like, even yesterday, like, I was just, like, really quitter mentality. Like, I was so quitter mentality that my legs started hurting and my bones started feeling weak a little bit. I just felt weaker. I still sort of hurt. I don't know if that's genuinely because of soreness from the last time, but, like, my muscles hurt. And I don't think it was in, like, the I'm sore from the last time I was there sort of thing. It just felt like a different type of sore. It felt like a weak sort of sore, I guess. I don't know. So, I don't know anymore. Maybe I do, I don't know. I need to work through this resistance. I need to work through these resistances. Like, take the experiences as they are, but keep my goals in front of me. Gotta paint my nails again. I don't care if you guys think it's vain, but those mean something. Those mean something right now. The red, the yellow, orange, the gray, and the black, they mean something. And I need to paint my nails again. I don't know, I just keep playing with my lip oil. I don't know, man. Might as well just put some on. The thing is, even with my nails, it's a form of exercise for my right hand. I'm able to paint my nails with my right hand. So not only is it like meditative for me, it's also a form of exercise. It's also a form of like practice of use with my right hand. So I gotta get back on doing my nails every week. Not every week, you know, let the nails breathe, but like I've been I don't know, they need some color in their life right now, so. Natural nails are cool. Chill out. I was wearing natural nails for like 28 years of my life. Chill out. But I started up in 2022 painting my nails. It was hard at first, and then it got easier. And since I've been going to the gym, my nails have been looking cleaner doing them. So, yeah. I don't know, stop making it about natural versus like nail polish. Like, chill out. Like, have you ever done art in your entire life? Have you ever wanted to express yourself in your entire life? Like, chill out, man. Just thinking about all the people that like hate to see other people express themselves the way they do. And to be honest, I wish I expressed myself even bolder, to be honest. Because remember in 2017, I went with aqua green lipstick. Aqua green. To the gym. And Carl's Jr. There was one time I went to church with all blue, wearing all blue, including blue lipstick, blue eyeshadow. I want to be bolder with my stuff again. Like, I don't care if it's going to, well, I really don't want to care what people think. Like, we need to sort of get that 2016 mentality that, you know, Tamima sort of had, and that I sort of am trying to convey to the world. We need to get that 2016 mentality of like, let's be bold, let's be expressive. We need to get that back into society because everybody's really focused on, you know, looking presentable for somebody else rather than, and it's okay to look presentable for somebody else. Like, you know, it's okay. Do that. You have jobs, you don't wear I don't know, you don't wear editorial makeup for a job. You don't wear like very incredibly strong 700 spray perfume at your office job. You don't do that. So I've been talking for 40 minutes, but I think I'm going to continue talking. It's a long video. You want to also express yourself. You can't just fit into somebody else's box, whether in employment or whether in life, all the time. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to... The thing is, I can fit into people's boxes. That's the thing. I do very well fitting into other people's boxes when it comes to employment. If you want me to do something, I can do it. However, when it comes to myself, it seems like I don't want to let myself express myself the way I used to anymore, because of how people would think, I don't know what sort of attention I'd get. Like, the thing is, when I was 20, I used to like really, I was so fashionable at 20. I'm not really that fashionable that much anymore. When I turned 30 though, I decided, you know, let me do some matching stuff going on. And it was such a happy, I loved that outfit. So, yeah. I don't know. Allow yourself to express you more. You don't have to over-express yourself all the time. Like, sometimes you'll feel like doing realism, sometimes you'll feel like doing abstract, sometimes you'll feel like doing stippling, sometimes you'll feel like doing hatching, sometimes you'll feel like doing painting, sometimes you'll feel like doing drawing. It's literally the same with how you express yourself. Like, you don't have to do do you want to do that every day? I mean, if you want to, like, it is what it is. Like, I don't really want to tell people what to do too much, but like, there's a form of expression as well that feels like I have resistance towards. I feel like I haven't been expressing myself artistically. I haven't extended myself artistically to where I want to be. I have ideas, I have things I have been only a tiny bit working on, but the meaning of it is so strong that, like, why am I not making more time for this? Why am I not making more time for this thing that matters to me? To do, to draw, to paint, why am I not making more time? I know I can make more time, I just don't know why I'm not. I could say I'm tired, but like, one of my last video was like, don't let tiredness like stop you from where you want to go in life or some deal, right? I haven't been following that advice that much at all. That day I did something that was like, I stayed up till 2 o'clock filming that video. I haven't done something like that, it feels like, since. I've been very stressed about making money. I haven't gotten a job yet. I've gotten tons of interviews, but no job. I'm stressed about my teeth. I'm I'm stressed about how hard it is to do things that are helpful to me. I'm stressed out about how I'm not extending myself artistically. And, I just want to get over these resistances. I want to get to the, why not? But like this, I don't want to be in that mode anymore. Like, I'm not a rubber band. I'm a human being. Pretty not artistic comparison, but like, maybe it is. I don't know. I made you think of a rubber band, didn't I? I made you think of a human being, didn't I? I just feel a lot of resistance to where I want to go in life. And it feels like people are telling me something is always about to happen. And then I'm right here. And like, the thing is, okay, if there's like actual angels that care about telling me 222, 444, 1111, why is it like this? Why is it like this? And then, when I'm here, it's quiet. I feel alone. I'm wondering what's going on. Feels like nobody in the heavens are talking to me or caring. But when I'm here, oh my goodness, almost there. Everybody's talking to me while I'm here, almost there. Why is it like that, guys? Why is it like that? When do I get to have considerable change in my life? That you swear, or maybe you don't swear, you say, this is for entertainment purposes, guys. Delete your channel. Delete your channel. I need help. It feels like you guys are selling me dreams. That you can't even afford. It feels like. Delete your channel. For the people that actually feel like they hear from angels, or like they actually have like some sort of like testimony of like their life getting considerably better and not being like this. Keep your channel up. Like, I don't want to follow. I don't want to follow you. I don't want to follow your life path. If this is how your life path is going, where I'm trying not to have this life path going like this, where I'm actually trying not to have it go like that, please delete your channel. It's so hard for me to talk about religion and spirituality these days because, like, it feels like feel like we tell each other it's gonna get better, or like somebody up there cares about us, God cares about us. I mean, I remember when God cared about me, and then I self-sabotaged a little bit. I feel like my upbringing is like to be honest, I don't know if this sounds weird or not, but I wish God cared about me as much as I want to care about myself. Because, to be honest, sometimes I feel like these angels, God, just like to poke and prod me. Don't talk about religion, Sarah. I don't know, man. I grew up with it. I'm still Christian. Hope God's listening. But what am I gonna do if he's not? Hope God listens more. I don't know, it feels like he doesn't care about me. But I care about me, I don't know. I care about me. I really care about me. So when people say, you know, God cares, I'm like, hope he does. I remember when he did. But right now, I feel like as a human race, I feel like God's on vacation, and his phone is on Do Not Disturb. It feels like the angels are saying every which thing, every which way. I'm not saying it's real. It just feels like it. It feels like they're saying everything which way. And I'm going like this and going like this. Where when I'm here, I feel alone. Feels like God's silent, and so are the angels. It's when I go right here that I feel like I hear stuff. Or like I'm being told I hear stuff. And I'm right back here. So, I have a lot of resistances to my goals. Got a lot of religious trauma, I guess, clearly. Yeah. Hope stuff gets better. Quite sad about the religious trauma, because I'm just quite sad about the religious trauma. I'm sorry. Like when you put 18 years of your life into believing in God, and you see your dreams fall apart in front of you, it's or like you have so much resistance with just like this. You can't hear anything. If God's talking, you can't hear him. I feel when I have so much resistance, I feel alone. I hardly pray. I'm just like, God help me. And usually, I don't feel the sense of the help. But I'm still like, God help me. Because if I'm going to put 18 years into believing in God or something, then I expect a little bit of help. Maybe this is just the resistance part of my religious journey. Maybe there's resistance in this too. There's resistances for a lot of stuff in life, not just what we see material-wise. There's also what feels like resistance when it comes to religion and believing in God. Stuff. There's something, a wrong belief or something, I don't know what. But I'm really going through it with religion too, like, and like, I'm thankful for the experiences I've had in religion in the past. I'm just waiting for I want religion to feel like it did when I was growing up. That wonder, the sort of sense of it was like funsy. I always call it funsy Judaism. And Christianity that like I really felt close to God with. Where I wasn't really thinking about like trying to be perfect or like trying to follow all the laws that where some of them don't actually make sense to be there, by the way. It was just about lighting the Hanukkah candles. It was about going to church, fellowshipping with my friends. Celebrating the wins of deleting Candy Crush in 2015 after 2,586 or something levels beat. Deleting Candy Crush because I was just on it too much, celebrating that win with my friends in church. Talking to my friends in small groups. Now I feel like I can't really relate to anybody in either religion. Wow, this thing is an hour. This thing is an hour. It is what it is. I may upload this, I may not. It's an hour. It's an hour. This video is an hour. Watch it in 2x speed. Now I feel like I don't really relate to anybody of Christianity and Judaism, because I read most of the Bible, and as I have said before, most stuff in the Bible makes sense. It is generally a helpful book, generally, but there's some stuff that needs to be thrown out or just ignored because it doesn't make sense, or it's impossible, I think. Like, you think about how Jesus said, "Be ye perfect." I ask somebody who actually tried. Actually thought about what that would take. It's impossible, I think. I'm pretty sure it's impossible. So, it's okay to just say, you know what? That doesn't belong there. Because it doesn't make sense. And it's also impossible. You could say, with God, all things are possible. Hopefully, if all things are possible with God, that I can have the career that I want eventually. I want to think about the positive here. Because when I used to do religion, I used to mostly think about the positive. When religion was fun, I used to think about the positive and not the negative. Or like, I used to think about the positive and not the negative so much. I didn't overanalyze what I was reading. So, I'm really going through it. I'm really going through it. I want life to look up again. I want to be able to get through these resistances in life, whatever they may be. I'm just sort of mourning right now. Mourning in the morning. Because I want religion to feel like it did when I was a kid. I'm so sad about that. Oh my goodness. I'm really sad about that for some reason. And like, I can't get over that sadness at the moment. I'm just like, I put a lot of time to feel like I watch my dreams do backflips away from me. And that I have so much resistance that I don't know how to deal with it. I just keep talking. I don't know what to do, man. I need to get over these resistances towards my goals and my dreams. I hope God speaks again. Makes me feel okay. Doesn't make me feel like I'm cared for, and then drops me in a ditch. I'm so sad about that. Oh my goodness. I'm literally so sad about that. I'm so depressed. Because you could go through like a welling of the heart, which I've been through a couple of times in my life. You could be like, hey God, I want balance. I want to feel this, that, and the other. Actually have it, and then watch that same thing turn into something else. And if something like that doesn't turn into something else, you'll find something due to the trauma of that, I guess. To tell yourself that, hey, this isn't what you think. This isn't good. Because how are you allowed to feel good for that long? This may be oversharing. I don't know what happened in my life. Truly. I don't know what's been going on in my life. I'm just like traumatized. Yeah, like I got happier like in March. Figured out how to be happy. Lost a couple of good habits, and I'm right back into depression session. Winter arc. Side note, I wish I could tell gym reels that they look good. And like there's a lot of body dysmorphia on gym reels, and I just wish I could tell people that they look good, because they do. The tiny bit of fat you have is like loose skin. It's okay, I didn't notice. You look fine, you look good. Okay, fine, have your dream body. Some of you guys have bodies that, like, people could only dream of, though. And you're all like, I need more. You have a body that people would dream of. I mean, I guess you could even think, you know, you could even really be a perfectionist about having the body you want to. Like, do you really take in the wins? Because you guys do have dream bodies, for real. And like, I wish I could tell you guys that you all look very good and that you don't need to be so insecure. Going to the gym is about mostly health. And like, if there's a body you want, cool, get it, fine. But don't let your pursuit of whatever you want in life turn into insecurity about where you are. Turn about depression about where you are. To be honest, I think about the creator, Hussein Bey, I think his name is. I think that's what he is on Instagram. I think about that guy. And I think about his before. And like, you can see that he's not happy before. That's the crazy thing. You can see how he's not happy. But for some reason, like, him doing... I don't know, for some reason, like, his chubbiness, I guess, doesn't look bad. I'm just like, you look great. Like, okay, you had that body before, but like, where were you mentally when you had it? You know? If you're gonna work toward that body, be appreciative of that body that you had before. And I think he is going that route, so that's good. He's trying to be appreciative of the body he has and stuff like that. So that's good. But don't be so insecure, because truly, don't be insecure. Don't be so insecure. Please, I'm begging you. Don't be so insecure. You have hardly anything to be insecure about. Sure, everybody has insecurities in life. How they look and stuff like that. But most of you guys have nothing to be insecure about. Frick it, maybe all of you guys. I don't know. I don't like to talk in extremes anymore. But like, there's no need to be insecure. You've come a long way. Your muscles look great. My muscles that are like quite small, they look great. Like, it felt really good. Usually I cringe at people who flex, but like, I flexed in the mirror. Like, I felt emotionally better because I don't flex. I just be working out, going home. But I flexed in the mirror a couple of days ago. I flexed in the mirror like this. I saw, I don't know, my arms just looked good. It feels good flexing right now. Like, it feels good flexing right now for some reason. And I can't really, it just feels good in whatever, my back for some reason. It feels good to go like this. And apparently if you flex or move your muscles, like it does like a hope chemical or something. So I don't know, like, continue to look quote unquote cringe. You're getting hope chemicals by looking cringe. So yeah. But don't let this turn into insecurity, turn into body dysmorphia. Just keep yourself balanced. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going, guys. I think that's all I want to talk about. Just really, I'd like to get over the resistances toward my goals and stuff like that in life. And with my dreams, I want to be able to just get over the resistances. And, yeah. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah. Hopefully my winter art goes upward. Excuse me. And that I can make time for the life that I want, that matters to me, and that I saw. I mean, it's hard to see it right now because of all the resistance. I feel like a lot of resistance sort of really makes me feel not immobile, but like it's hard. So I hope I'm able to see the life I want. I'm thankful for where I am right now, even if it's difficult. I'm thankful, and I will tackle these resistances like I tackled an anxiety attack on the treadmill. Like I attacked what else did I attack that was like seemed impossible? There's so much in my life that I've attacked that seemed impossible, but I did it. So I'm going to do it again. It's just a matter of time. And that's all. It's just a matter of time with you guys too, with whatever you're going through, whatever you feel like is in front of you that is resistance, and whatever obstacles, whatever hurdles. Let's get through them, and let's get the life we want. Alright. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'd say watch my announcements like a hawk, but I don't want you guys to make a specific joke in the comments. Alright, bye.